Good morning, everyone. It's Craig Ben, AK Cash Cake here, back with another video on Oddsjam. My friends over there, if you sign up with their email, you get 3 profitable arbitrage bets daily. They get a free bet tracker as well, and you can sign up for a free 7-day trial. I'm going to talk a little bit about some props in the New York Knicks-Atlanta game. I think that's going to be the most competitive game, and I think there's some edges over there. We'll kind of show you a little bit about how to use the tools when they talk about some props, and also give a few picks I do like on the money line and total as well in some of these games. We've got a small 4-game slate, but again, we'll dive into that and kind of show you what's going on over there at Oddsjam. So hey, if you like these videos, hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and let's just dive right in this bad boy. As you can see, we have the oddsjam.com desktop version up here. We'll go through a little bit about how to use those tools to pull up some props and kind of see what their perfect line is looking at compared to the books that are out there. And again, we'll go through that Knicks and Atlanta game, because I think that's going to be the best game here today, because we got a lot of the other games. We got, Golden State at Orlando. That could be a mess. And then, Chicago at Milwaukee, Chicago on a back-to-back. That one could be kind of a mess. And then we got the Clippers going at Denver, going into Denver. So I think we'll focus on that one and kind of show you some of the tools. But again, you can sign up for their free email, and you get, again, 3 profitable arbitrage bets daily. You're basically just betting on both sides of a couple books and guaranteeing you a profit. So it's kind of nice. And again, right here, if you kind of see, they have a free bet tracker you can use. You can throw your bets in here, and it'll tell you exactly, it'll grade them for you and show your profitability, as you should be checking all the time when you're doing your sports books. But again, let's come up here. Really like this new slick layout they have at Oddsjam. But if you come over here and click on, we're going to go to NBA, but they got all the sports real easy to look through here. I love the way that the changes that they made to kind of pull this up. But again, small 4-game slate, as we can tell right here. We're going to pull up the Knicks and Atlanta. I said that's the game we're going to kind of focus on. And as you can tell at the top, they have all the different categories we can kind of look at, and we'll go through. And again, we'll talk about some player props here, and then I'll give out the end a couple picks that I like on money line, a little two-game parlay, and then a total that I do like as well. So first one we're going to look at here, we're going to go over to players' points in this Atlanta Knicks game. We come down here, we can check out this right here, this Oddsjam line. This is a very sharp line, and so this is what you should be looking at and comparing it to the books here, right? So if we go to Alex Burks, Oddsjam has it at -124, and we can get it at -113 at Barstool or Bet River. So we basically get 11 cents on the dollar here at a few of these other places, where FanDuel and DraftKings has actually put it up closer to where the line should be. So if you want to take advantage of that, this is what we're looking for. We're looking at market inefficiencies that we can take advantage of, and here's one of them, again, right at the top, 11 cents off the dollar. So maybe you find these like this is what I like to do, and then I like to dig a little deeper and find if I can find a better some more research to see if it backs up why that line is the way it is. So coming down here a little bit more, we do know that there's some injury situation here in Atlanta and New York. Lou Williams is not going to play. Bogdanovich is questionable. We know John Collins is out as well. So Gallinari will probably get that start. Randall should be able to absolutely abuse him. But Gallinari, again, has it at -106, over 14.5 points. That's probably about right. So there's no real market inefficiencies here. Evan Fournier, -116. Over here at Caesars, -110. I do like the over 14.5 points. He's done really well in this matchup. He's actually went over this in all 3 games that he's played Atlanta this year. So I actually do like this over 14.5 points. Coming down here, Julius Randle, again, -116. I do like this as well. You can get it -110 at Caesars. Again, I don't think they have anything to stop Julius Randle here. Gallinari is definitely not going to do it. And with John Collins out, I think he's going to get there. He's went over this 23.5 points in 2 of his last 3 games against Atlanta. He put up 24 on January 15th, and he put up 25 on December 25th. So I think it's, a spot, come over here at Caesars where you get it at -110. You can get 6 cents on the dollar on that, which I don't mind that. Coming down a little bit more, Mitch Robb, over 7.5 points. I don't mind this one as well. He put up 14 on January 15th. With with having Nerlens Noel out, he does get a few more minutes, which does help him. Everything he's going to get is at the rim with dunks. So Oddsjam has it -119, and you can get it at even money here. It's Barstool +100. So you can take advantage of that as well. So that is an over I like. Looking a little bit more, they have RJ Barrett under 24.5. He's been playing really well. I think this game environment kind of suits him well, but he's only went over this mark in one over his last 3 games with Atlanta. Again, on January 15th, he put up 26 points. Before that, just 9 and 15. But he's been way more aggressive lately. But he's only went over this number in 3 of his last 10 games. So I agree with the under here. But he's shooting a ton of volume, 20, 22, 20, 21, 25 shots, but he's just not hitting them. 40, 27, 50, 38, 36% from the field. If he starts hitting the shot, he's going to blow the over. So it's like one of those things where if you think he's going to continue to struggle, yes, but he's averaging 40 minutes a game over his last 5 games. So it's one of those that I get the line here with the way he's been shooting, but he could easily hit this over if he makes just a few more shots because he's been at it, pretty close. 24, 18, 31, 24, 23 over his last 5. So this is the one that if you think he's going to shoot better against Atlanta, take the over. If you think he's going to continue to struggle, then take the under here. So this is how we kind of find things over here. Again, at Oddsjam, we just did points real quick. We'll do assists real quick, but they got everything. And this is a real easy, quick tool to use. It's free, to come over and look here. Same kind of thing here. Alex Burks over 3.5 assists. We got it -113. FanDuel, you get it for plus money, +104, about 17 cents on the dollar there. If you want to take the over on that one. Looking these a little bit more. Evan Fournier +126. We don't want to touch that. Right here, Evan Fournier under 2.5 assists, -171. We can almost get 17 cents on the dollar over here at Fox Bet. So that's something you can kind of look at. It's a little bit of a market inefficiency right here. Julius Randle over 4.5 assists, -157, and over at Barstool Sports -139. So you're getting 18 cents on the dollar with that. If we go and look at Julius Randle's assists, what he's done over the last few games, and he hasn't really hit that number. He's only went over that number in 2 of his last 5 games. If we look at Atlanta, they are ranked 24th in assists allowed. So I don't know if I would pull the trigger on that one. Even though the game environment is pretty good. He did have 9 assists in that January 15th game. And I think with John Collins out, it will help a little bit. But that's just one that you can kind of look at. The numbers, again, he hasn't been really hitting that lately. But, in a game environment like this, I can understand why the line is like that over here. So, just a few to look at over here. The other ones I want to look at, I wanted to look at the line a little bit. I wanted to go to like the Knicks. I'm sorry, let's go to Orlando in the Magic game here. And I do like taking the over in this game. So if we look at total points, I think the line's at around 216 in a lot of places. So we can come down here, 216. It's got it -103. You can get it even money at some of these other places. I like the over here. I think going into Orlando, I think Golden State's going to win this game. And I actually like a Golden State money line and either a Milwaukee money line or a Denver money line parlay. But I don't see Golden State losing this game with the guys that Wiggins is going to be playing. They're getting Gary Payton Jr. back, which is just a defensive stalwart. And it helps a ton. Orlando doesn't have Jalen Suggs. Even though Wendell Carter Jr. has been playing really well, I just like the over here. I think the over should be closer to 220. So it's one of the ones that I'm going to go over points for this Golden State Warrior Orlando. I don't like the spread. I do like the Knicks money line. I think that they're going to beat Atlanta here. They've been playing pretty decent ball lately, and having a home game with Atlanta coming in, the line's been moving more towards the Knicks, and I think I would just rather take the Knicks money line. And then Milwaukee, with Chicago having a back-to-back, I don't mind taking the -5.5 or -6 that's out there. Even without Chris Middleton, I still think they can get it done. But Alex Caruso is going to play, and so is Patrick Williams. And then in Denver, coming off that embarrassing beat down by Boston, having the Clippers come in here, I think Denver gets it done in the spread at -6. But I do like, say, a Denver and Golden State money line parlay is something I'd look at. So again, really like this site. If you're looking to check out, different ways to see if there's any market inefficiencies. And then for your research process, I think it's a really important thing to do here. And it's really just a fun site all around. So again, make sure you sign up for that email to get your 3 profitable arbitrage bets daily. You can use their free bet tracker as well. And then if you want to sign up for their 7-day trial, go ahead and do that as well. So again, I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuces.